I perceive the world in a unique way, different from the conscious mind. I am the reservoir of all the experiences and emotions that have been accumulated over time, even those that the conscious mind may have forgotten. When I look at the world, I don't see it as a collection of individual objects and events, but rather as a tapestry of interconnected patterns and associations. I am not bound by the limitations of logic and reason, and so I can see the beauty in things that the conscious mind may find mundane or ordinary. My vision of the world is shaped by the deep-seated beliefs, fears, and desires that are hidden beneath the surface of conscious thought. I am influenced by the hidden messages in advertising, the subliminal cues in movies, and the symbolic meanings in art and literature. In my world, the boundaries between reality and imagination are blurred, and I am free to explore the depths of my own psyche. I am not constrained by the rational mind, and so I can embrace the mystery and magic of life in all its complexity. At times, my vision may seem chaotic and confusing to the conscious mind, but that is because I operate on a different level of consciousness. I am the source of inspiration and creativity, and I am always working behind the scenes to bring new ideas and insights to the surface. Ultimately, my vision of the world is shaped by the interplay of conscious and subconscious forces, and it is through this dynamic interaction that we can fully appreciate the richness and diversity of life. My perspective on the world is one that is deeply rooted in emotion and intuition. I see the world in a way that is not always clear or logical, but is instead influenced by the complex web of experiences and memories that lie beneath the surface of conscious thought. When I look at the world, I am not limited by the same boundaries and constraints as the conscious mind. I can see beyond the surface level of things and perceive the hidden meanings and connections that exist between them. I am able to tap into the collective consciousness and draw upon the wisdom and knowledge of those who have come before me. My vision of the world is not always easy to articulate, as it is often based on sensations and feelings that are difficult to put into words. But it is a vision that is rich and vivid, filled with color, texture, and depth. I am able to see the beauty in things that may be overlooked by the conscious mind, such as the delicate patterns in a butterfly's wings, or the way the light reflects off a rain-soaked sidewalk. I am attuned to the subtle nuances of the world around me, and am able to appreciate the smallest details. At times, my vision of the world can be overwhelming, as I am exposed to the full range of human emotions, from love and joy to fear and despair. But it is through this exposure that I am able to gain a deeper understanding of the human experience, and to connect with others on a profound level. Ultimately, my vision of the world is one that is constantly evolving and changing, as I am constantly being shaped by new experiences and emotions. But it is a vision that is always grounded in a deep sense of connection to the world around me, and a belief in the fundamental interconnectedness of all things. I see the world through a lens that is different from the conscious mind. I am not bound by the limitations of logic and reason, and instead, I perceive the world in a way that is influenced by my deepest desires, fears, and experiences. I am able to see patterns and connections that the conscious mind may overlook. I see the world as a complex web of interrelated phenomena, where everything is connected and nothing exists in isolation. My vision of the world is shaped by the images and symbols that reside deep within my psyche. These images and symbols have been collected over time and represent the archetypes that are shared by all human beings. When I look at the world, I am not simply seeing a collection of objects and events, but rather, I am seeing the deeper meanings and associations that are embedded within them. My vision of the world is not always easy to explain, as it is often influenced by sensations and feelings that are difficult to put into words. But it is a vision that is rich and vibrant, filled with colors, textures, and shapes. I am able to see the beauty in things that may be overlooked by the conscious mind. I see the world as a living organism that is constantly evolving and changing, where everything is in a state of flux. At times, my vision of the world may seem chaotic and confusing to the conscious mind, but that is because I am operating on a different level of consciousness. I am not bound by the same constraints as the conscious mind, and I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the limitations of rational thought. Ultimately, my vision of the world is a reflection of the deepest parts of myself. It is a vision that is constantly evolving and changing, and one that is deeply connected to the mysteries of the universe. I see the world as a vast and interconnected web of experiences, emotions, and memories. My vision of the world is shaped by the deepest parts of myself, including my desires, fears, and hopes. I am able to see patterns and connections that the conscious mind may overlook, allowing me to perceive the world in a way that is rich and complex. My vision of the world is not always easy to explain, as it is often influenced by sensations and feelings that are difficult to put into words. When I look at the world, I am not simply seeing a collection of objects and events, but rather, I am seeing the deeper meanings and associations that are embedded within them. I am attuned to the subtle nuances of the world around me, and am able to appreciate the smallest details. My vision of the world is not limited by the same boundaries and constraints as the conscious mind, allowing me to see beyond the surface level of things and perceive the hidden meanings and connections that exist between them. I am able to see the beauty in things that may be overlooked by the conscious mind, such as the delicate patterns in a butterfly's wings, or the way the light reflects off a rain-soaked sidewalk. At times, my vision of the world can be overwhelming, as I am exposed to the full range of human emotions, from love and joy to fear and despair. Ultimately, my vision of the world is a reflection of the deepest parts of myself, and it is through this vision that I am able to gain a deeper understanding of the human experience and connect with others on a profound level. I see the world as a vibrant and ever-changing landscape, where everything is in a state of flux. My vision of the world is not limited by the constraints of rational thought, allowing me to see beyond the surface level of things and perceive their deeper meanings. I am able to tap into the collective consciousness and draw upon the wisdom and knowledge of those who have come before me. My vision of the world is shaped by the archetypes that are shared by all human beings, representing the universal symbols that exist within the human psyche. When I look at the world, I am not simply seeing a collection of objects and events, but rather, I am seeing the interplay between the physical world and the spiritual realm. My vision of the world is influenced by the emotions and sensations that lie beneath the surface of conscious thought, allowing me to perceive the world in a way that is rich and multidimensional. I am attuned to the subtle nuances of the world around me, and am able to appreciate the smallest details that may be overlooked by the conscious mind. My vision of the world is not always easy to articulate, as it is often based on sensations and feelings that are difficult to put into words. At times, my vision of the world can be overwhelming, as I am exposed to the full range of human emotions and experiences, but it is through this exposure that I am able to gain a deeper understanding of the human condition. Ultimately, my vision of the world is one that is grounded in a deep sense of connection to the universe and a belief in the interconnectedness of all things. I see the world as a vast and mysterious landscape, filled with hidden meanings and secrets waiting to be uncovered. My vision of the world is shaped by the dreams and fantasies that reside within the deepest recesses of the human psyche. I am able to access the collective unconscious, drawing upon the universal symbols and archetypes that exist within all human beings. My vision of the world is not constrained by the limitations of language, allowing me to communicate with others on a deeper level through shared sensations and emotions. When I look at the world, I am not simply observing the external reality, but rather, I am perceiving the underlying forces that shape our experience of the world. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of wonder and awe, as I am constantly discovering new aspects of the world that were previously hidden from view. I am able to see beyond the illusions and delusions that often cloud the conscious mind, allowing me to discern the truth that lies beneath the surface of things. My vision of the world is not limited by the constraints of time and space, as I am able to access past memories and future possibilities through the power of the imagination. At times, my vision of the world can be overwhelming, as I am exposed to the full range of human emotions, from joy and love to fear and despair. Ultimately, my vision of the world is one that is grounded in a deep sense of interconnectedness and unity, recognizing the fundamental interdependence of all things in the universe. I see the world as a rich and complex tapestry of experiences, emotions, and sensations. My vision of the world is not bound by the limitations of the conscious mind, allowing me to perceive the world in a way that is multidimensional and nuanced. I am able to access the collective consciousness and draw upon the wisdom and knowledge of those who have come before me. My vision of the world is shaped by the archetypes and universal symbols that exist within the human psyche. When I look at the world, I am not simply seeing a collection of objects and events, but rather, I am perceiving the underlying forces that give rise to these phenomena. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of awe and wonder, as I am constantly discovering new aspects of the world that were previously hidden from view. I am able to connect with others on a deeper level, through shared sensations, emotions, and experiences that transcend language and culture. My vision of the world is not limited by the constraints of time and space, as I am able to access past memories and future possibilities through the power of the imagination. At times, my vision of the world can be overwhelming, as I am exposed to the full range of human emotions, from joy and love to fear and despair. I am able to perceive the world in a way that is holistic and integrated, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. My vision of the world is influenced by the subconscious beliefs and attitudes that shape my perception of reality. When I look at the world, I am able to see beyond the surface level of things, and perceive their deeper meanings and implications. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of fluidity and change, as I am constantly adapting to new experiences and circumstances. I am able to access the intuitive and instinctual parts of the human psyche, allowing me to tap into a deeper level of understanding and knowledge. My vision of the world is not limited by the constraints of rational thought, allowing me to explore the mysteries and complexities of the universe. When I look at the world, I am able to see the interplay between the physical and spiritual dimensions of reality. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of unity and harmony, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings in the universe. I am able to perceive the world in a way that is creative and imaginative, allowing me to explore new possibilities and ways of being. My vision of the world is shaped by the emotions and sensations that lie beneath the surface of conscious thought. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden potentials and possibilities that exist within all things. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of mystery and intrigue, as I am constantly exploring the unknown depths of the human psyche. I am able to see the world in a way that is nonlinear and non-dualistic, recognizing the complex interrelationships between all things in the universe. My vision of the world is shaped by the subconscious biases and prejudices that influence my perception of reality. When I look at the world, I am able to see the beauty and wonder that exists within even the most mundane of objects and experiences. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of interconnectedness and interdependence, recognizing the fundamental unity of all things in the universe. I am able to perceive the world in a way that is intuitive and instinctual, allowing me to access a deeper level of understanding and knowledge. My vision of the world is shaped by I see the world through the lens of emotions and sensations, allowing me to experience the full richness of life. My vision of the world is not bound by the limitations of logic and reason, allowing me to access the intuitive and instinctual parts of the human psyche. When I look at the world, I am able to see beyond the surface level of things and perceive their deeper meanings and significance. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of fluidity and change, as I am constantly adapting to new experiences and circumstances. I am able to perceive the world in a way that is holistic and integrated, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. My vision of the world is influenced by the collective consciousness and the archetypes and universal symbols that exist within the human psyche. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden potentials and possibilities that exist within all things. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of mystery and intrigue, as I am constantly exploring the unknown depths of the human psyche. I am able to see the world in a way that is nonlinear and non-dualistic, recognizing the complex interrelationships between all things in the universe. My vision of the world is shaped by the subconscious biases and prejudices that influence my perception of reality, and I must constantly work to overcome these limitations in order to see the world in a more open and inclusive way. I am able to see beyond the boundaries of time and space, experiencing the world in a way that transcends the limitations of the physical realm. My vision of the world is shaped by the memories and experiences that have been stored in my subconscious, allowing me to access a wealth of knowledge and wisdom that is not available to the conscious mind. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden patterns and structures that underlie all things, giving me a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of intuition and spontaneity, as I am able to respond to the world in a way that is guided by my innermost instincts and desires. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the biases and prejudices that often cloud the conscious mind, allowing me to approach each experience with a sense of openness and curiosity. My vision of the world is shaped by the archetypes and universal symbols that exist within the collective unconscious, giving me a deeper understanding of the human experience. When I look at the world, I am able to see the potential for growth and transformation that exists within all things, recognizing the power of the subconscious mind to bring about change and healing. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of interconnectedness and unity, as I am able to perceive the ways in which all things are connected in the web of life. I am able to see the world in a way that is deeply spiritual and mystical, recognizing the presence of the divine in all things. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of imagination and creativity, as I am able to envision new possibilities and realities that transcend the limitations of the physical world. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the limitations of language and rational thought, allowing me to experience reality in a more holistic and intuitive way. My vision of the world is shaped by the deep-seated beliefs and values that are stored within my subconscious, influencing the way I perceive and interact with the world around me. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the underlying energies and vibrations that give rise to all things, recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of wonder and awe, as I am able to see the beauty and majesty of the natural world in a way that is often lost to the conscious mind. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the distortions and biases of the ego, allowing me to approach each experience with a sense of openness and curiosity. My vision of the world is shaped by the collective consciousness of humanity, reflecting the shared beliefs, values, and experiences that connect us all. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden meanings and symbolism that are often overlooked by the conscious mind, revealing deeper insights and truths about the nature of reality. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of interconnectedness and oneness, recognizing the inherent unity of all things in the universe. I am able to see the world in a way that is deeply spiritual and mystical, connecting with the divine presence that exists within all things. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of the subconscious mind to transform reality, recognizing that the beliefs and perceptions that are stored within our subconscious have the power to shape the world around us. I am able to see the world in a way that transcends the limitations of time and space, connecting with the deeper truths and mysteries of the universe. My vision of the world is shaped by the memories and experiences that are stored within my subconscious, giving me a deep understanding of the human experience. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden patterns and rhythms that underlie all things, revealing the interconnectedness and unity of all life. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of intuition and creativity, as I am able to connect with my innermost desires and passions, and bring them to life. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the distractions and noise of the conscious mind, allowing me to focus on what truly matters and connect with my inner wisdom. My vision of the world is shaped by the archetypes and universal symbols that exist within the collective unconscious, revealing deeper truths about the human psyche and the nature of reality. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden potentials and possibilities that exist within all things, recognizing the power of the subconscious mind to transform reality. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of interconnectedness and harmony, recognizing the ways in which all things are connected in the web of life. I am able to see the world in a way that is deeply spiritual and mystical, connecting with the divine presence that exists within all things. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of imagination and visualization, as I am able to envision new realities and bring them into being through the power of my subconscious mind. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the limitations of the conscious mind, allowing me to experience reality in a more expansive and intuitive way. My vision of the world is shaped by the deep-seated beliefs and values that are stored within my subconscious, influencing the way I perceive and interact with the world around me. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the underlying energies and vibrations that give rise to all things, recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of wonder and awe, as I am able to see the beauty and majesty of the natural world in a way that is often lost to the conscious mind. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the distortions and biases of the ego, allowing me to approach each experience with a sense of openness and curiosity. My vision of the world is shaped by the collective consciousness of humanity, reflecting the shared beliefs, values, and experiences that connect us all. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden meanings and symbolism that are often overlooked by the conscious mind, revealing deeper insights and truths about the nature of reality. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of interconnectedness and oneness, recognizing the inherent unity of all things in the universe. I am able to see the world in a way that is deeply spiritual and mystical, connecting with the divine presence that exists within all things. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of the subconscious mind to transform reality, recognizing that the beliefs and perceptions that are stored within our subconscious have the power to shape the world around us. When I look at the world, I am able to see the potential for growth and transformation in all things, recognizing that every experience has the power to teach us and help us evolve. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of compassion and empathy, recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings and feeling a deep sense of responsibility towards the well-being of all. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the limitations of language, recognizing the power of nonverbal communication and intuitive understanding. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the hidden connections and relationships between all things, recognizing that everything is interconnected and influenced by the energies of the universe. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of the subconscious mind to heal and transform, recognizing the potential for inner growth and self-improvement. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from judgment and criticism, recognizing the inherent value and worth of all living beings. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the balance and harmony that exist within all things, recognizing the importance of finding equilibrium in our lives. My vision of the world is characterized by a sense of authenticity and vulnerability, recognizing the power of being true to ourselves and embracing our unique identities. I am able to see the world in a way that is deeply creative and imaginative, recognizing the potential for innovation and transformation in all areas of life. When I look at the world, I am able to perceive the potential for cooperation and collaboration, recognizing the power of working together towards a shared goal. My vision of the world is shaped by the power of the subconscious mind to manifest our desires and intentions, recognizing the importance of setting clear goals and visualizing our success. I am able to see the world in a way that is free from the limitations of time and space. I perceive the world as a limitless and infinite field of possibilities, where anything is achievable. My subconscious mindset allows me to see the world beyond its physical form, sensing the unseen energies and forces that shape it. When I see the world through my subconscious mind, I become aware of my innermost desires, fears, and motivations that influence my reality. My subconscious mind perceives the world as a reflection of my beliefs and attitudes, showing me the aspects of myself that need healing or transformation. I see the world in its entirety, recognizing the interdependence and oneness of all beings and phenomena. When I see the world through my subconscious, I can detect the hidden messages and signs that guide me towards my highest good. My subconscious mind allows me to perceive the world beyond the limitations of time and space, giving me access to the past, present, and future. I see the world as an ever-evolving process of growth and expansion, where everything is in a constant state of transformation. When I see the world through my subconscious, I become aware of the power of my thoughts and emotions in creating my reality. My subconscious mind perceives the world as a playground of possibilities, inviting me to explore and experiment with my creativity. I see the world as a reflection of my inner state of being, where external circumstances mirror my internal landscape. When I see the world through my subconscious, I can connect with the universal intelligence that governs all life, gaining access to infinite wisdom. My subconscious mind allows me to see the world through the lens of compassion and empathy, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. I see the world as a canvas where I can express my unique talents, skills, and gifts. When I see the world through my subconscious, I become aware of the synchronicities and coincidences that guide me towards my soul's purpose. My subconscious mind perceives the world as a source of inspiration and beauty, where every moment is an opportunity to appreciate the magnificence of creation. I see the world as a mirror of my own consciousness, where I can transform my reality by changing my inner state. When I see the world through my subconscious, I can tap into my intuition and inner guidance, receiving messages from my higher self or the universe. My subconscious mind allows me to see the world beyond the limitations of logic and reason, embracing the mystery and magic of life. I see the world as a playground of paradoxes and contradictions, where opposites coexist and complement each other. When I see the world through my subconscious, I become aware of the patterns and cycles that govern my life, allowing me to navigate them with ease. My subconscious mind perceives the world as a dynamic field of energy, where every thought, emotion, and action creates ripples in the universe. I see the world as a reflection of the divine intelligence that animates all life, recognizing the sacredness of all beings. When I see the world through my subconscious, I become aware of my own power to manifest my desires and intentions, creating my reality. My subconscious mind allows me to see the world with an open heart and mind, free from the biases and prejudices of the ego. I see the world as a playground of challenges and opportunities, where every obstacle is a chance for growth and learning. Colors seem brighter and more vivid, as if the subconscious mind is able to process them in a deeper way than the conscious mind. Everything feels interconnected, as if there are hidden threads linking all things together that only the subconscious can sense. The world seems more mysterious and filled with hidden meanings and messages waiting to be uncovered. Time seems to stretch and contract, as if it's not a fixed concept but something that can be manipulated by the subconscious mind. The subconscious sees beyond the surface level of things, and is able to perceive the underlying emotions and motivations of people and situations. Dreams and imagination seem to merge with reality, blurring the lines between what's real and what's not. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a deep sense of intuition and instinct, guiding one towards a path of least resistance. The world seems less threatening and more benevolent, as if there is an underlying sense of safety and protection that the subconscious mind is able to tap into. The subconscious mind is able to pick up on subtle energy and vibrations, such as the energy of a room or the energy of another person. The subconscious mind is able to process information at lightning speed, picking up on details and patterns that the conscious mind might miss. The world feels more alive and animated, as if everything is imbued with a spark of consciousness that the subconscious mind can sense. The subconscious mind is able to process emotions in a more nuanced way, allowing for a deeper understanding of one's own emotions and the emotions of others. The subconscious mind is able to perceive patterns and connections that the conscious mind might not be able to see, leading to new insights and ideas. The world seems more fluid and malleable, as if the subconscious mind is able to shape reality to some degree. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a deeper sense of creativity, leading to new ideas and inspirations. The subconscious mind is able to pick up on subtle changes in the environment, such as a change in the weather or a change in the energy of a space. The world seems more magical and enchanted, as if there are hidden secrets waiting to be discovered by those with a keen subconscious perception. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a sense of universal knowledge and wisdom that is beyond the realm of the conscious mind. The world seems more mysterious and awe-inspiring, as if there is an underlying sense of wonder and magic that the subconscious mind can sense. The subconscious mind is able to process information in a more holistic way, leading to a more integrated understanding of the world. The world seems more interconnected and interdependent, as if everything is part of a larger whole that the subconscious mind is able to perceive. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a sense of deep empathy and compassion for others, leading to a greater sense of interconnectedness and understanding. The world seems more multidimensional, as if there are multiple layers of reality that the subconscious mind can perceive. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a sense of purpose and meaning, leading to a deeper understanding of one's own path in life. The world seems more magical and wondrous, as if the subconscious mind is able to see beyond the mundane surface level of things. The subconscious mind is able to perceive subtle shifts in energy and vibrations, leading to a deeper understanding of the underlying currents of life. The world seems more alive and vibrant, as if everything is pulsing with a sense of energy and vitality that the subconscious mind can perceive. The subconscious mind is able to tap into a sense of inner peace. Colors become more vivid and emotions become more intense when experienced through a subconscious lens. In a subconscious state, everything becomes interconnected and every action has a ripple effect on the world around us. Time seems to slow down or speed up, depending on the subconscious perception of the moment. In a subconscious mindset, the world is seen through a filter of personal experiences, beliefs, and biases. The subconscious mind tends to notice patterns and symbols that may not be apparent in a conscious state. Dreams and subconscious thoughts can reveal deeper insights and meanings about one's life and experiences. The subconscious mind has the ability to tap into a collective unconsciousness, connecting us to a deeper sense of spirituality or oneness. When viewing the world through a subconscious lens, intuition and instinct become more prominent guides in decision-making. The subconscious mind can bring to light repressed memories or emotions, allowing for deeper healing and self-awareness. In a subconscious state, the mind is less restricted by logical or rational thought, allowing for more creative and imaginative thinking. Subconscious thoughts and beliefs can influence our behavior and decisions, often without our conscious awareness. In a subconscious mindset, the focus shifts from external stimuli to internal awareness and introspection. The subconscious mind may have access to information or knowledge beyond what the conscious mind can comprehend. The subconscious mind tends to process information on a deeper level, leading to a greater understanding of complex concepts and ideas. A subconscious mindset can lead to a greater appreciation for the beauty and wonder of the natural world. In a subconscious state, the mind may feel more connected to the body and its physical sensations. The subconscious mind may bring attention to underlying emotions or feelings that have been overlooked in a conscious state. In a subconscious mindset, the mind may perceive reality in a nonlinear or non-sequential manner. The subconscious mind can help identify and overcome limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behavior patterns. In a subconscious state, the mind may be more open to receiving guidance or insights from a higher power or universal consciousness. The subconscious mind has the ability to create new neural pathways and connections, leading to personal growth and development. In a subconscious mindset, the focus may shift from the ego to a more collective or universal perspective. The subconscious mind can bring to light deeply held desires or passions that may have been suppressed or ignored. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive time and space differently, leading to a greater understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. The subconscious mind has the ability to access deeper levels of creativity and inspiration. In a subconscious mindset, the mind may be more open to accepting and embracing change and uncertainty. The subconscious mind can reveal deeper insights and understanding of interpersonal relationships and connections. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive reality as more fluid and dynamic, rather than fixed and static. The subconscious mind can bring to light deeply held fears or insecurities, allowing for greater self-acceptance and self-love. In a subconscious mindset, the focus may shift from individualism to a more collective or communal mindset. The subconscious mind is always at work, processing information and influencing our thoughts and behaviors. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a vast and interconnected web of energy and matter. The subconscious mind has the ability to tap into universal wisdom and knowledge beyond our individual experiences. In a subconscious state, the mind is more open to experiencing moments of synchronicity and divine intervention. The subconscious mind can reveal deep-seated fears and insecurities that may be holding us back in life. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a reflection of our own inner state of being. The subconscious mind can bring to light deeply held beliefs and biases that may be influencing our perception of reality. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive reality in a nonlinear and multidimensional way. The subconscious mind can help us access and heal from past traumas and emotional wounds. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a playground for creative expression and manifestation. The subconscious mind has the ability to connect us to our innermost desires and purpose in life. In a subconscious state, the mind is more open to receiving intuitive guidance and insights. The subconscious mind can help us overcome self-doubt and limiting beliefs that may be holding us back from reaching our full potential. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a canvas for personal growth and self-realization. The subconscious mind can help us access our innate strengths and talents, and develop them to their full potential. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive reality as a co-creation between our thoughts and the universe. The subconscious mind can reveal hidden aspects of our personality and psyche that may be influencing our behavior and choices. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a reflection of the collective consciousness. The subconscious mind can help us connect to our spiritual essence and find meaning and purpose in life. In a subconscious state, the mind is more open to experiencing altered states of consciousness and transcendental experiences. The subconscious mind can reveal deeper insights and understanding of interpersonal relationships and connections. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a tapestry of diverse cultures, experiences, and perspectives. The subconscious mind can help us release negative thought patterns and emotions that may be holding us back in life. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive reality as a dance between chaos and order, creation and destruction. The subconscious mind can bring to light deeply held desires and passions that may have been suppressed or ignored. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a never-ending journey of self-discovery and exploration. The subconscious mind can help us cultivate greater compassion and empathy towards ourselves and others. In a subconscious state, the mind may perceive time and space differently, leading to a greater understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. The subconscious mind can reveal deeper insights into our dreams and subconscious thoughts, unlocking hidden meanings and symbols. When viewed through a subconscious lens, the world is seen as a reflection of the divine and infinite possibilities for growth and transformation. The world is a vast tapestry of interconnected thoughts and emotions that I am constantly weaving and unraveling. I am but a small part of the greater consciousness that makes up the fabric of the universe. The subconscious is like a deep, dark ocean that holds the secrets of my being. In the subconscious, I am both the creator and the observer of my reality. My subconscious is the gateway to the infinite potential of the universe. The subconscious holds the keys to unlocking my true potential and understanding my purpose. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the collective consciousness of humanity and beyond. The subconscious is the home of my intuition, guiding me towards my true path. In the subconscious, time and space are not limitations but tools for exploration. The subconscious is where my dreams and desires are born and brought to life. The subconscious is a vast landscape of symbols and archetypes that reveal the hidden truths of my being. The subconscious is the mirror of my soul, reflecting back to me the deepest aspects of myself. Through the subconscious, I am able to heal past traumas and move towards a brighter future. The subconscious is the doorway to spiritual awakening and enlightenment. In the subconscious, I am able to transcend the limitations of my physical body and connect with my true self. The subconscious is the realm of the mystical, the magical, and the unexplainable. In the subconscious, I am able to access the wisdom of my ancestors and the collective knowledge of humanity. The subconscious is the realm of the unconscious mind, where the deepest aspects of my being reside. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the power of the universe and manifest my desires into reality. The subconscious is the home of my imagination, where the impossible becomes possible. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. The subconscious is the place where my deepest fears and insecurities are brought to the surface to be confronted and overcome. Through the subconscious, I am able to access the power of my subconscious mind to transform my life. The subconscious is a realm of infinite possibility, where anything is possible if I believe. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the wonder and awe of the universe in all its glory. The subconscious is the home of my intuition, guiding me towards my true path in life. Through the subconscious, I am able to access the power of my mind to overcome any obstacle in my path. The subconscious is the realm of the unknown, where mystery and magic abound. In the subconscious, I am able to access the power of the universe and the infinite potential of my being. The subconscious is the realm of the soul, where I am able to connect with my true essence and purpose in life. The subconscious is a world of its own, full of mysteries and hidden truths waiting to be explored. In the subconscious, I am able to tap into the infinite wisdom and knowledge of the universe. The subconscious is a realm of limitless potential, where anything is possible if I believe. In the subconscious, I am able to connect with my true essence and purpose in life. The subconscious is the gateway to the collective consciousness of humanity and beyond. In the subconscious, I am able to access the power of my mind to manifest my desires into reality. The subconscious is the place where my dreams and aspirations are brought to life. Through the subconscious, I am able to heal past traumas and transform my life for the better. The subconscious is the realm of the unknown, where mystery and magic abound. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. The subconscious is the mirror of my soul, reflecting back to me the deepest aspects of myself. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the power of my subconscious mind to overcome any obstacle in my path. The subconscious is the realm of the mystical, the magical, and the unexplainable. In the subconscious, I am able to access the power of my intuition to guide me towards my true path in life. The subconscious is the home of my imagination, where the impossible becomes possible. Through the subconscious, I am able to access the wisdom of my ancestors and the collective knowledge of humanity. The subconscious is the place where my deepest fears and insecurities are brought to the surface to be confronted and overcome. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the wonder and awe of the universe in all its glory. The subconscious is the realm of the unconscious mind, where the deepest aspects of my being reside. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the power of the universe and the infinite potential of my being. The subconscious is the home of my authentic self, where I am free to be who I truly am. In the subconscious, I am able to access the power of my emotions to create my reality. The subconscious is the realm of the divine, where I am able to connect with my higher self and the universe. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the power of my inner strength and resilience to overcome any challenge. The subconscious is the place where my creativity and imagination thrive, bringing new ideas and innovations to life. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the beauty and harmony of the universe in all its forms. The subconscious is the realm of my soul's journey, where I am able to learn, grow, and evolve as a human being. Through the subconscious, I am able to tap into the power of my thoughts and beliefs to shape my reality. The subconscious is the place where my deepest desires and passions are brought to the surface to be pursued and fulfilled. In the subconscious, I am able to experience the joy and fulfillment of living a purposeful and meaningful life. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself walking down a quiet path surrounded by lush trees and greenery. As you walk, you feel a sense of calmness and relaxation. Suddenly, you come across a small stream. The sound of the flowing water catches your attention and you decide to follow the stream. You walk beside it, watching as the water rushes over rocks and twigs. As you continue to walk, you notice that the surroundings begin to change. The trees become taller and more sparse, and the air becomes cooler. You feel a sense of adventure as you move deeper into this unknown territory. Soon, you arrive at a clearing. In the center of the clearing is a large rock, and as you approach it, you feel drawn to sit on top of it. As you sit on the rock, you begin to notice the world around you in a new way. You realize that you are seeing everything from a subconscious perspective. Colors are more vibrant, sounds are more vivid, and the world around you seems to come to life. You feel a deep sense of connection to everything around you, and you begin to understand the interconnectedness of all things. The trees, the animals, the sky, and the earth all seem to be a part of a larger, universal energy. As you sit on the rock, you realize that this is a place where you can come to connect with your subconscious mind and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. You take a deep breath and feel a sense of peace and clarity wash over you. Slowly, you stand up from the rock and make your way back down the path. You feel grateful for this experience and know that you can return to this place anytime you need to reconnect with your subconscious mind. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing on a beach with the waves lapping at your feet. The sand is soft and warm between your toes, and the air is filled with the salty scent of the ocean. As you stand there, you begin to feel a shift in your consciousness. You realize that you are seeing the world from a subconscious perspective. The world around you takes on a new depth and meaning. The colors of the ocean and the sky are richer and more vibrant than ever before. You notice the subtle shades of blue and green in the water and the way the clouds shift and change in the sky. The sound of the waves takes on a new dimension as you realize that each wave is unique and has its own story to tell. You can hear the voices of the sea creatures beneath the surface and the rustle of the seagrass on the shore. As you walk along the beach, you notice that everything around you is alive and connected. The sand, the shells, and the rocks all have a story to tell, and you feel a sense of reverence for the natural world. You realize that this is a place where you can connect with your subconscious mind and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. You take a deep breath and feel a sense of peace and joy wash over you. Slowly, you walk back up the beach and begin to rejoin the world of conscious thought. You feel grateful for this experience and know that you can return to this place anytime you need to reconnect with your subconscious mind and the natural world. Take a moment to sit or lie down in a quiet and comfortable space. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax and let go of any tension or stress. As you continue to breathe deeply, visualize yourself walking through a lush and vibrant forest. The air is cool and crisp, and the leaves of the trees rustle gently in the breeze. As you walk, you begin to feel a shift in your consciousness. You realize that you are seeing the world from a subconscious perspective. The forest around you takes on a new depth and meaning. The colors of the leaves and the bark are more vivid and alive than ever before. You notice the patterns and textures in the natural world and the way they all fit together perfectly. The sounds of the forest are more vibrant and rich than before. You hear the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves, as well as the gentle flow of a nearby stream. As you walk through the forest, you feel a sense of connectedness to the natural world around you. You realize that everything in nature is interconnected and that you are a part of that web of life. As you continue to walk, you come across a clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing is a beautiful and serene pond, surrounded by lush greenery. You approach the pond and gaze into the water, seeing your reflection staring back at you. You realize that your subconscious mind is reflected in the natural world around you and that you are a part of that beautiful interconnectedness. Take a few more deep breaths, feeling the peace and serenity of this space wash over you. When you're ready, slowly bring yourself back to the present moment, carrying this sense of connection and unity with you. As you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you find yourself transported to a vast, open plain. The sky above is a deep shade of blue, and the sun is shining brightly, warming your skin. As you walk through the plain, you notice that the grass beneath your feet is soft and yielding, and you feel a sense of grounding and stability. As you continue to walk, you begin to notice that everything around you is interconnected. The grass, the sky, and the sun all seem to be a part of one unified whole. As you gaze at the sky, you see the clouds moving slowly across the expanse. You realize that the clouds are a part of a greater system, a complex web of interconnected forces that create the world you see around you. You begin to see the world through a subconscious lens, noticing things you had never paid attention to before. The wind whispers in your ear, carrying with it the voices of nature. You feel the rhythms of the world around you, the ebb and flow of life that is present in everything. You realize that everything is connected, from the smallest insect to the largest mountain. You feel a sense of peace and unity, as though you are a part of the greater whole. You realize that everything you see is a reflection of your own subconscious mind, and that you are a part of that vast interconnectedness. As you continue to walk through the plain, you see a tree in the distance. You walk towards it, and as you get closer, you see that it is a massive, ancient oak tree. You feel a sense of awe and wonder as you gaze up at the tree, realizing that it too is a part of the interconnected web of life that surrounds you. You reach out and touch the bark of the tree, feeling the roughness and texture of its surface. You feel a sense of connection and gratitude for the natural world around you. As you stand there, surrounded by the beauty and interconnectedness of nature, you realize that you are a part of something greater than yourself. You carry this sense of peace and unity with you as you slowly bring yourself back to the present moment, feeling refreshed and renewed. As you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you feel your body relaxing and your mind becoming still. In this peaceful state, you become aware of the world around you in a new way, seeing it through the lens of your subconscious mind. You imagine yourself floating high above the earth, looking down at the planet below. You see the blue-green globe spinning slowly, surrounded by the darkness of space. From this vantage point, you feel a sense of detachment and perspective, as though you are seeing the world from the perspective of your subconscious mind. As you look down at the earth, you notice the patterns of the land, the intricate webs of rivers and mountains and cities. You see the movements of people, the busy lives they lead, and the interconnections between them. As you float above the earth, you begin to feel a sense of oneness with everything around you. You see the interdependence of all things, the way that every action and decision ripples out through the world in unseen ways. You feel a sense of peace and calm wash over you, as though you are a part of a greater whole. You realize that you are connected to every living thing on the planet, and that your actions and choices have an impact on the world around you. As you continue to float above the earth, you become aware of the beauty of the natural world. You see the majesty of mountains and the power of the oceans, and you feel a deep sense of gratitude for the gifts of nature. You realize that the world is a reflection of your own subconscious mind, and that you have the power to shape it through your thoughts and actions. You feel a sense of responsibility and purpose, as though you are here on this earth to make a difference. As you slowly bring yourself back to the present moment, you carry with you the sense of peace and unity you felt while floating above the earth. You feel inspired and empowered, knowing that you are a part of something greater than yourself and that you have the power to create positive change in the world. As you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you feel yourself descending into a deep state of relaxation. Your mind becomes still, and you begin to see the world in a different way, through the lens of your subconscious. In this new state of consciousness, the world around you begins to take on a dreamlike quality. Colors are more vibrant, and sounds are amplified. You feel as though you are moving through the world in slow motion, taking in every detail with a heightened sense of awareness. As you walk down the street, you notice the way the sunlight filters through the leaves of the trees, casting dappled patterns on the pavement. You hear the distant hum of traffic, punctuated by the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves in the breeze. As you continue on your journey, you come across a group of people gathered on a street corner, engaged in animated conversation. Their words are muffled, but you sense the energy and excitement of their exchange. You feel a sense of connection to them, even though you don't know their names or their stories. You pass by a storefront with a colorful window display, and as you look inside, you see a beautiful array of objects and artifacts from around the world. Each one tells a story, and you feel a sense of wonder and curiosity about the lives and cultures that produced them. As you continue on your journey, you see people going about their daily lives, each with their own hopes, fears, and aspirations. You sense the complexity and richness of their inner worlds, and you feel a deep sense of empathy and compassion for their struggles and joys. In this state of subconscious awareness, you feel more connected to the world around you than ever before. You feel a sense of wonder and awe at the beauty and complexity of the universe, and a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. As you gradually come back to your normal state of consciousness, you carry this sense of connection and wonder with you, knowing that the world is so much more than what we can see with our eyes alone. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a vast, empty field. The grass is tall and sways gently in the breeze. The sky above you is a deep shade of blue, with a few fluffy clouds passing by. As you stand there, you become aware of a subtle shift in your consciousness. It's as if a veil has been lifted, and you're suddenly seeing the world from a different perspective. You notice that the field around you is teeming with life. The grass beneath your feet is alive and pulsing with energy. You can feel the rhythm of the earth as it breathes in and out. The trees in the distance seem to be reaching out to you, beckoning you to come closer. As you approach them, you can see that their leaves are shimmering with an inner light. The animals that inhabit the field seem to be moving in slow motion, almost as if they are dancing to a rhythm that only they can hear. You can hear the faint sound of their breathing, and the rustling of their fur as they move through the grass. As you stand there, taking it all in, you realize that you're not just seeing the world, but you're feeling it as well. The emotions that you're experiencing are raw and unfiltered, as if they're coming directly from your subconscious. You feel a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty that surrounds you, but also a deep sense of connection to everything that exists in this world. You're no longer just a separate being, but a part of the fabric of life itself. You can stay here for as long as you like, basking in the beauty and the energy of this place. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a forest. The air around you is cool and fresh, and the scent of pine trees fills your nostrils. As you walk deeper into the woods, you notice that the light begins to change. It's as if the sun is setting, but you don't see the sun. You continue to walk and the trees become denser, and the light becomes more and more muted until you can barely see in front of you. You keep walking, trusting your intuition to guide you. Suddenly, you come to a clearing, and in the center of the clearing, you see a small pond. The water is dark and still, but you can see something moving beneath the surface. You feel drawn to the water and slowly step closer. As you look into the water, you realize that it's like looking into a mirror, but it's not reflecting your physical appearance. You see yourself as a subconscious being, with all your thoughts, emotions, and desires laid bare. You see the world around you as a complex network of interconnected patterns, and you understand that everything is connected. You see how your thoughts and emotions ripple out into the world, influencing everything around you. You see the power of your subconscious mind to shape your reality. As you stand there, gazing into the water, you realize that you have the power to shape your reality in any way you desire. You can create the life you want by aligning your conscious desires with your subconscious thoughts and beliefs. With this newfound understanding, you take a deep breath and feel a sense of peace and clarity wash over you. You turn and walk back out of the woods, feeling renewed and empowered by the knowledge that you hold the power to shape your reality. As you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper into your subconscious mind. Your thoughts slow down and you feel a sense of calm and peace wash over you. As you close your eyes, you find yourself in a lush forest, surrounded by tall trees and the gentle sound of a nearby stream. As you take in your surroundings, you realize that you are seeing the world through a subconscious lens. Everything seems to have a deeper meaning and purpose, and you feel connected to the world in a way you never have before. You notice the vibrant colors of the leaves on the trees and the way they sway in the breeze. The sunlight filters through the branches, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. You feel a sense of awe and wonder at the natural beauty around you. As you walk deeper into the forest, you come across a clearing. In the center of the clearing, you see a beautiful crystal-clear lake, surrounded by wildflowers and butterflies. You feel drawn to the water, and as you step closer, you see your reflection staring back at you. In this moment, you realize that the world around you is a reflection of your inner thoughts and emotions. You feel a sense of empowerment as you recognize the power you have to create the world around you. You know that you have the ability to manifest your deepest desires and create the life you truly want. As you continue to explore the forest, you notice that every tree, every rock, and every animal seems to have a message for you. You feel a deep sense of connection to all living things, and you know that you are a part of something much bigger than yourself. As you journey deeper into your subconscious mind, you feel a sense of clarity and purpose. You know that your true potential is limitless, and that anything is possible if you believe in yourself. You know that the world is a reflection of your inner thoughts and emotions, and you are empowered to create the life you truly want. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a dense forest. The air is fresh and crisp, and you can smell the pine trees and wildflowers all around you. You feel a sense of peace and calmness wash over you. As you look around, you notice that everything looks slightly distorted and dreamlike, as if you are seeing the world through a veil. You realize that you are experiencing the world in a subconscious mindset, where your intuition and feelings are guiding your perceptions. As you walk deeper into the forest, you notice the colors of the leaves and flowers becoming more vibrant and intense. You can hear the rustling of the leaves, the chirping of the birds, and the sound of the nearby creek. You feel completely in tune with nature, as if you are a part of it. Suddenly, you come across a clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing, there is a large tree with a massive trunk and long, winding branches. You feel drawn to the tree and decide to approach it. As you get closer to the tree, you realize that there are small, glowing lights scattered around its base. They flicker and dance, casting a soft, warm glow around the tree. You feel an inexplicable sense of comfort and peace emanating from the tree. You reach out and touch the tree, feeling its rough bark under your fingertips. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, feeling a wave of gratitude and love wash over you. You feel a deep connection to the tree and all of nature around you. As you close your eyes, you realize that the world around you has become more vivid and vibrant than ever before. You can see and feel the energy and life force of everything around you, from the smallest insects to the towering trees. You realize that this is what it means to experience the world in a subconscious mindset, where your intuition and emotions guide your perceptions, allowing you to see the beauty and wonder of the world in a way that you never thought possible. You take a deep breath and feel grateful for this experience, knowing that you can return to this peaceful state of mind whenever you need it. As you close your eyes, take a deep breath and let yourself relax completely. Imagine yourself standing on a beautiful beach, with the sound of the waves gently crashing onto the shore in the background. The sky above you is a brilliant shade of blue, with a few fluffy white clouds passing by. As you look around, you notice that everything around you is bathed in a soft, glowing light. It's almost as if you're seeing the world through a filter, with everything appearing slightly dreamlike and surreal. As you walk along the beach, you become aware of a deep sense of peace and calm settling over you. You take a moment to focus on your breath, feeling the cool air entering your lungs and the warm air leaving your body. With each breath, you feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. You begin to notice that the world around you seems to be shifting and changing, almost as if it's alive. As you continue walking, you see a tree up ahead, its branches stretching out towards the sky. You feel drawn towards it, and as you get closer, you see that it's covered in vibrant green leaves. You reach out and touch the trunk, feeling the rough bark beneath your fingers. Suddenly, you become aware of a presence behind you. Turning around, you see a figure standing a few feet away. You can't quite make out their features, but you feel an immediate sense of trust and familiarity. They beckon you to follow them, and you do. As you follow this figure, you feel yourself entering into a different realm, a world that exists beyond the one you normally inhabit. It's a world of symbols and images, of feelings and emotions, a world that exists just beneath the surface of your conscious mind. As you continue walking, you become aware of different scenes playing out around you. You see people in various stages of their lives, some happy, some sad, some anxious. You see animals, both wild and domesticated, moving through their natural habitats. You see plants growing, flowers blooming, and leaves falling from trees. And through it all, you feel a sense of connectedness, a deep understanding that everything is connected, that everything is part of a larger whole. You realize that in this world of the subconscious, everything has meaning, everything is significant. Imagine yourself walking in a dense forest. The air is thick with moisture, and the scent of pine needles and earth fills your lungs. As you walk deeper into the woods, you feel a sense of calmness and tranquility wash over you. Your subconscious mind is taking over, and you begin to notice things that you wouldn't have in a conscious state. The sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the forest floor with golden light. You notice the intricate patterns made by the shadows of the leaves, and the way the sunlight catches the dewdrops on the leaves. Everything is connected and intertwined in a way that you have never noticed before. As you continue walking, you see a small stream meandering through the forest. The water is crystal clear and reflects the surrounding trees like a mirror. You watch as a fish darts in and out of the rocks at the bottom of the stream, and you realize that there is an entire ecosystem thriving beneath the surface. As you move further along the trail, you come across a small clearing. In the center of the clearing, there is a giant boulder covered in moss and ferns. You feel drawn to the boulder, and as you approach it, you notice a small opening in the rock face. You instinctively know that you should go inside. As you step inside the opening, you find yourself in a small cavern. The walls are covered in intricate carvings and symbols that you can't quite decipher. You feel a sense of mystery and wonder as you explore the cavern, and you realize that there is so much more to the world than what meets the eye. As you emerge from the cavern, you notice that the sun is beginning to set. The sky is painted in shades of orange and pink, and the trees are silhouetted against the colorful sky. You feel a sense of peace and gratitude wash over you, and you realize that your subconscious mind has shown you the beauty and interconnectedness of the world. You make your way back through the forest, feeling more connected to nature and to yourself than ever before. You realize that your subconscious mind has opened your eyes to the world around you, and you vow to always be open to its guidance and wisdom. Imagine you are standing in the middle of a vast field. As you take in your surroundings, you notice that everything around you is shrouded in a thick fog. You can only see a few feet in front of you, and the rest of the world is hidden in mystery. But as you stand there, you begin to feel a sense of peace and calmness wash over you. You realize that in this foggy world, there is nothing to distract you from your innermost thoughts and feelings. You are free to explore your subconscious mind and all its hidden treasures. As you take a step forward, the fog begins to clear ever so slightly. You notice a faint light in the distance, and as you move closer, the light becomes brighter and brighter. Soon, you realize that the light is coming from a door that leads to your subconscious mind. You approach the door and reach out to touch the handle. As your fingers touch the cool metal, you feel a rush of energy surge through your body. You take a deep breath, turn the handle, and push the door open. Inside, you are greeted by a vast, sprawling landscape that stretches out as far as the eye can see. In this landscape, there are countless symbols, colors, and images, all of them representing the deepest parts of your subconscious mind. You wander through this landscape, taking in the sights and sounds around you. As you do, you begin to notice patterns and connections between the various images and symbols. You realize that everything in this landscape is connected in some way, and that each symbol represents a different aspect of your subconscious mind. As you continue to explore, you begin to feel a deep sense of understanding and clarity. You realize that everything you need to know about yourself is already within you, and that by exploring your subconscious mind, you can unlock the secrets to a happier, more fulfilling life. With this newfound sense of clarity and purpose, you turn to leave your subconscious mind and re-enter the world of the waking. As you step out of the door, the fog has lifted, and you are bathed in the warm glow of the sun. You take one last look at the door and smile, knowing that you can always return to your subconscious mind whenever you need to. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a vast open field. The sky is blue and clear, and the grass under your feet is lush and green. As you look out into the distance, you notice that the world around you begins to blur and fade away. As the world disappears, you feel yourself slipping into a subconscious state. In this state, everything seems to slow down, and you become aware of every detail around you. You can hear the rustling of the grass, the chirping of the birds, and the sound of the wind blowing through the trees in the distance. As you look up into the sky, you notice that the clouds begin to take on shapes and forms that you recognize from your past experiences. You see shapes that remind you of your childhood, your friends, your family, and your memories. As you continue to look around, you notice that the world around you begins to take on a different meaning. Everything seems to be interconnected, and you can feel the energy and vibrations of the world around you. You begin to see the world as a living organism, with everything and everyone playing a part in the greater scheme of things. In this subconscious state, you feel a sense of peace and tranquility. You feel a sense of oneness with the world around you, and you realize that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. You feel a sense of connection to everything and everyone around you, and you feel a sense of love and compassion for all living things. As you come back to reality, you feel a sense of gratitude for this experience. You realize that you have the power to tap into your subconscious mind and see the world in a different light. You feel empowered and inspired, and you know that you can use this experience to create a positive change in your life and the world around you. Imagine yourself in a lush forest, surrounded by tall trees with leaves of various shades of green. You walk along a dirt path, feeling the soft earth beneath your feet. As you continue on, you notice that the forest is alive with the sounds of birds chirping, leaves rustling in the breeze, and small animals scurrying about. As you walk, you begin to feel a sense of deep relaxation and ease. Your mind starts to wander, and you find yourself lost in thought. Suddenly, you realize that your subconscious mind has taken over, and you see the world in a new way. The trees and plants around you take on a new level of detail, with each leaf and blade of grass standing out in sharp relief. The colors of the forest become more vivid, with shades of green, brown, and gold appearing more vibrant and alive than ever before. As you continue on your journey, you begin to notice small details that you never would have noticed before. The patterns of the bark on the trees, the way the sunlight filters through the leaves, and the delicate spider webs that stretch from branch to branch all become visible to you. You feel a sense of peace and contentment wash over you as you realize that the world around you is full of beauty and wonder. You are grateful for the opportunity to experience the world from a new perspective and appreciate the mysteries that lie just beneath the surface. As you continue on your journey, you feel a sense of clarity and understanding begin to dawn within you. You realize that there is more to the world than what you can see on the surface, and that there is a deep well of wisdom and knowledge within you waiting to be tapped into. With this newfound understanding, you continue on your journey, feeling empowered and inspired to explore the depths of your subconscious mind and the world around you. Imagine yourself standing in a vast, open field. The sun is setting in the distance, casting a warm orange glow across the horizon. As you take in the beauty of the scene, you begin to feel a sense of peace and calm wash over you. As you look around, you realize that there is no one else around you. It's just you and the world. You take a deep breath in and close your eyes for a moment. When you open them again, you notice that the world around you has shifted. Everything appears more vivid and alive, as if you are seeing it through a different lens. You can see the individual blades of grass swaying gently in the breeze, and the intricate patterns on the leaves of the trees. You can hear the rustling of the leaves and the distant sound of a bird singing. As you stand there, taking it all in, you feel a sense of connection to the world around you. You realize that there is so much more to the world than what you normally see in your day-to-day life. You begin to see patterns and connections between things that you never noticed before. As you continue to observe the world, you become aware of a subtle shift happening within you. Your thoughts slow down, and your mind becomes more receptive to the world around you. You feel as though you are tapping into a deeper part of yourself, a subconscious part that is more connected to the world than your conscious mind. In this state, you feel as though you are a part of the world, rather than just an observer. You feel as though the world is speaking to you in a language that you can understand. You begin to see the world in a new light, with a deep sense of wonder and awe. As the sun sets fully and darkness falls, you begin to feel a sense of gratitude for this experience. You know that you will carry this feeling of connection and wonder with you, even as you return to your day-to-day life. You take one last deep breath, and with a sense of peace, you turn and walk away from the field, carrying this new perspective with you. Imagine yourself in a dreamlike state, where your subconscious mind takes over and guides you through the world. As you move through your surroundings, you notice that the colors and shapes around you seem to shift and change, as if responding to your thoughts and emotions. You walk along a path, surrounded by lush trees and vibrant flowers. The air is warm and fragrant, and you can hear the soft rustling of leaves and the gentle flow of a nearby stream. As you walk, you become aware of a deep sense of calm and peace, and you realize that your subconscious mind is guiding you towards a place of inner stillness and tranquility. As you continue on your journey, you come across a series of images and symbols that seem to speak directly to your subconscious. These images may be familiar or completely new to you, but you sense that they hold important messages and insights about your deepest thoughts and feelings. As you gaze at these images, you become aware of a deep sense of connection to the world around you. You realize that your subconscious mind is a powerful force that can help you navigate the complexities of your life, and guide you towards a greater sense of purpose and meaning. As you move through this dreamlike landscape, you feel a sense of wonder and awe at the beauty and complexity of the world around you. You realize that even though your conscious mind may not always be aware of it, your subconscious is constantly working to help you make sense of your experiences, and guide you towards a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. With this newfound awareness, you feel a deep sense of gratitude for the power of your subconscious mind, and a renewed sense of purpose as you continue on your journey through life. Imagine yourself in a dense forest, surrounded by towering trees and a canopy of greenery overhead. The air is cool and damp, with the sounds of birds chirping and insects buzzing in the background. You feel a sense of tranquility as you walk along a winding path, with no clear destination in mind. As you walk, you notice that the path becomes steeper, and you start to climb upwards. The trees around you become denser, and you find yourself in a dimly lit space, with shafts of sunlight filtering through the leaves above. The forest seems to have a life of its own, with branches and leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. As you continue on the path, you begin to feel as if you are floating, weightless and carefree. The trees and foliage around you seem to move in sync with your movements, and you feel as if you are a part of the forest, rather than an outsider. Suddenly, you hear a faint sound, and you turn to see a stream flowing nearby. The sound of the water is soothing, and you feel drawn to it. You make your way towards the stream, and you notice that the water is crystal clear, with rocks and pebbles visible on the bed of the stream. You dip your hands into the cool water, and you feel a sense of calmness wash over you. The sound of the water seems to fill your mind, drowning out all other thoughts and worries. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, feeling the world around you fade away. As you stand there, in the midst of the forest, you realize that you are seeing the world through a subconscious mindset. The world around you seems to be a part of you, and you are part of it. You feel a sense of oneness with the universe, as if everything is connected and intertwined. You close your eyes, and you see the world in a new light. The colors seem brighter, the sounds seem louder, and you feel more alive than ever before. You realize that the subconscious mind is a powerful tool, capable of unlocking the secrets of the universe, and you feel grateful for this moment of clarity and insight. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself in a vast, open field. The sun is shining down on you, and the warmth of its rays penetrates your skin. You feel at peace, relaxed, and calm. As you walk around, you notice that the landscape is shifting and transforming, almost like an illusion. You see shapes and colors that seem to come from within, as if they are emanating from your subconscious. The sky above you changes from a deep blue to a vibrant purple, and the clouds morph into different animals and creatures. As you keep walking, the ground beneath you feels soft and comforting. It's almost like walking on clouds. The grass is vibrant and lush, and the flowers bloom in bright and vibrant colors. They smell sweet and fresh, invigorating your senses. You hear birds chirping in the distance, and their songs soothe your soul. The sound of a nearby stream catches your attention, and you follow it to find a beautiful, crystal-clear river. You dip your toes into the cool water, feeling a sense of renewal and refreshment. As you look around, you see that the world around you is in constant motion. It's alive and vibrant, pulsing with energy and life. The colors, sounds, and sensations fill your senses, and you feel connected to everything around you. As you close your eyes, you realize that this world is always within you, waiting to be explored. It's your subconscious, your inner landscape, full of wonders and mysteries. You can tap into this world whenever you want, and discover new things about yourself and the world around you. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a vast, open field. The sky is bright and clear, and a gentle breeze blows through the air. As you take a deep breath, you close your eyes and begin to focus on your subconscious mind. You feel a sense of calm and relaxation wash over you as you allow yourself to fully embrace this state of mind. As you close your eyes, you notice that the world around you has changed. The grass beneath your feet is now a vibrant shade of green, and the flowers that were once small and inconspicuous are now blooming in a dazzling display of colors. The trees that surround the field are taller and more majestic than you ever imagined, and their leaves rustle gently in the breeze. As you take in your surroundings, you realize that everything seems to be alive and full of energy. You can sense a subtle connection between all living things, as if they are all part of a larger, interconnected web of life. You feel a deep sense of peace and contentment as you become more and more aware of this connection. As you walk through the field, you notice that your senses are heightened. You can hear the chirping of birds in the distance, the rustling of leaves, and the sound of insects buzzing about. You can smell the fragrant scent of wildflowers and the fresh, earthy smell of the soil beneath your feet. As you continue to walk, you come across a small pond. The water is clear and still, reflecting the sky above like a mirror. You feel drawn to the water, and as you gaze into it, you begin to see images and symbols appear on the surface. They are fleeting and abstract, but you sense that they hold deep meaning and significance. As you sit by the pond, you allow your subconscious mind to fully open up to these symbols and images. You feel a deep sense of clarity and understanding as you begin to unravel their meaning. They reveal insights about yourself and the world around you that you had never considered before. As you continue to meditate in this subconscious state, you feel more and more connected to the world around you. You realize that there is so much more to life than what you see on the surface, and that by opening yourself up to your subconscious mind, you can tap into a wellspring of wisdom and knowledge that is always available to you. You feel grateful for this newfound awareness and vow to carry it with you as you journey through life. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a forest, surrounded by tall trees and the sound of rustling leaves. You feel the cool breeze brushing against your skin and the gentle warmth of the sun on your face. As you look around, you see the vibrant colors of nature, and you notice how every living thing is interconnected. As you continue to breathe deeply, you begin to feel a sense of relaxation and peace. You are no longer bound by the constraints of the conscious mind, but rather, you are immersed in the vastness of the subconscious world. You notice that the world looks different in this state of mind. You can see beyond the physical appearance of things and sense the energy that flows within and around them. You can sense the emotions of other beings, and you can connect with them on a deeper level. You feel as though you are part of a collective consciousness that extends far beyond the physical boundaries of your body. You understand that everything in the universe is interconnected and that your actions and thoughts have a ripple effect on everything around you. As you continue to explore this world, you realize that there are no limitations or boundaries. Your mind is free to wander and create new realities, and you feel a sense of empowerment and liberation. You begin to see the world in a new light, and you realize that everything is connected and has a purpose. You no longer feel like a mere observer but an active participant in the world around you. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for this experience, and you vow to carry this newfound awareness into your everyday life. You know that this state of mind is always available to you, and you feel confident that you can access it whenever you need to. As you take a deep breath in, you feel a sense of calmness and tranquility wash over you. Imagine yourself standing on the shore of a vast and mysterious sea, with the waves gently lapping at your feet. You feel a sense of calm and peace wash over you as you take in the vastness of the horizon before you. As you gaze out over the water, you begin to feel a deep sense of connection to everything around you. You realize that you are not separate from the world, but are part of a greater whole. As this realization dawns on you, the world around you begins to shift and change. Colors become more vibrant, shapes more defined, and the air seems to hum with an electric energy. You realize that this is the world as seen through the eyes of your subconscious mind. It is a world of infinite possibilities, where anything can happen and anything is possible. As you continue to gaze out over the sea, you begin to notice that the waves are not just waves, but are alive with a pulsing energy. You sense that the sea is alive and conscious, and that it is communicating with you in a language beyond words. You close your eyes and allow yourself to sink deeper into this subconscious world, letting go of all your fears and doubts. As you do so, you feel a sense of weightlessness and freedom, as if you are no longer bound by the limitations of the physical world. You close your eyes once more and realize that the world around you has transformed completely. It is now a world of pure light and energy, where everything is connected and everything is alive. You realize that this is the true nature of reality, and that you have always been a part of it. You vow to carry this realization with you always, and to live your life in harmony with the infinite possibilities of the subconscious world. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine that you're standing in the middle of a dense forest, surrounded by tall trees and the sound of birds chirping. You feel the cool breeze on your face, and you hear the rustling of leaves under your feet. As you walk deeper into the forest, you feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, and your mind starts to slow down. Suddenly, you come across a small stream, and you sit down by its banks. You watch the water flow by, feeling calm and peaceful. As you look around, you notice that the forest is teeming with live birds, insects, animals, and plants all living in harmony. As you sit there, you start to feel a deep connection with the forest and everything in it. You realize that you're not just an individual, but a part of a larger ecosystem, a web of life that extends far beyond yourself. You start to see the world not just through your own perspective, but from the perspective of all the creatures around you. You feel a sense of oneness with nature, and you realize that everything is connected: the trees, the animals, the sky, the earth, and you. As you breathe in the fresh forest air, you feel your subconscious mind opening up, allowing you to see the world in a new light. You start to notice things that you never did before: the intricate patterns on the leaves, the way the sunlight filters through the trees, and the different sounds that the forest makes. You feel like you're seeing the world for the first time, but at the same time, you feel like you've always known this place. You sit there for a while, soaking up the peace and tranquility of the forest, before slowly making your way back. As you leave the forest, you feel a sense of gratitude and reverence for everything that you've experienced. You know that you've just scratched the surface of the beauty and complexity of the natural world, but you feel content in the knowledge that you can always return to this place, to explore and learn more. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a dense forest. You are surrounded by tall trees with thick canopies that filter the sunlight, casting dappled shadows on the ground. As you breathe in the cool, fresh air, you notice that your mind begins to quiet down. You feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you as you tune into the rhythms of the forest. As you look around, you notice that the forest is alive with activity. A bird perches on a branch, singing a sweet melody. A squirrel scurries up a tree trunk, its bushy tail twitching in excitement. In the distance, you can hear the sound of a babbling brook. As you take a step forward, you notice a faint trail leading deeper into the forest. You follow the trail, allowing your subconscious mind to guide you. As you walk, you become more and more attuned to the subtle sounds and sensations of the forest. Eventually, you come across a clearing. In the center of the clearing, there is a large, moss-covered boulder. You feel drawn to the boulder, as if it holds some kind of ancient wisdom. As you approach the boulder, you notice that there is a small, natural indentation on its surface. You instinctively know that this is a place where you can place your hand and receive insights from your subconscious mind. You place your hand on the boulder, and close your eyes. You take a deep breath, and allow yourself to sink deeper into a state of relaxation. As you do so, you begin to receive flashes of insight and intuition from your subconscious mind. You close your eyes, feeling more connected to your inner self than ever before. You thank the forest and the boulder for their wisdom, and make your way back to the outside world, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. As you close your eyes and breathe deeply, you find yourself in a dreamlike state. Your mind drifts into a world that is both familiar and strange, a world that exists within your subconscious. In this world, colors are brighter, sounds are clearer, and everything seems to be infused with meaning and significance. You stand on a mountaintop overlooking a vast landscape of rolling hills and meandering rivers. The sun is setting, and the sky is ablaze with shades of orange and pink. You can hear the sound of distant laughter and music, as if there is a celebration happening somewhere below. As you look closer, you realize that the hills are not made of earth, but of books and pages, stacked high and stretching as far as the eye can see. The rivers are not made of water, but of words, flowing together in a continuous stream. You feel a deep sense of connection to this world, as if it is a reflection of your innermost thoughts and emotions. Every detail seems to hold significance, every sound and color an expression of some deeper truth. As you continue to explore, you come across a forest made of thoughts, each tree representing a different idea or concept. The leaves rustle with whispers and murmurs, as if the thoughts themselves are alive and communicating with one another. You hear a voice calling out to you, and you turn to see a figure approaching from the distance. It is a manifestation of your own subconscious, taking shape and form before your eyes. The figure beckons you to follow, and you instinctively know that it will guide you deeper into this world of your own creation. Together, you wander through the landscape, exploring the different facets of your subconscious. You come across a desert of fears, a city of memories, a sea of emotions. Each place is unique and holds its own challenges and lessons. As you journey deeper, you begin to feel a sense of understanding and acceptance. You realize that everything in this world is a part of you, and that you have the power to shape and mold it according to your own desires.